I gotta tell you, every trial triggers a temptation. James talks about this at the beginning of his letter, that he says when trials come, they're inevitable for all of us. Difficult times are coming. And then on the heels of that, he says, and when you're tempted, that every trial brings a temptation. That when you're hungry or angry or lonely, that's when a voice of sweet release will come offering an escape. And usually it'll alleviate pain in the moment, but it'll be with a cost that you really won't want to pay. So if we know the enemy's coming at us, if we know he's coming, how do we respond? What do we do? Well, Sun Tzu said in The Art of War, if you know yourself and you know your enemy, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. But if you know neither yourself nor your enemy, you will succumb in every battle. So let's take a minute to consider the strategy of our enemy, and then we'll take a minute to consider our own. So what's our enemy's goal? His goal is to get us to sin, for us to take a step away from intimacy and enjoyment with God. But in order to do that, he's got to make sin look attractive. How does he do it? Well, let's look at what he knows. What he knows is you. Specifically, he knows your wiring. He knows that you have a mind, cognitive processes. He knows you have affections, that you're inclined towards and adverse to certain things. And he knows you have a will, a decision-making mechanism. He knows you have a mind, affections, and will. You got a brain, you got a heart, and you got hands and feet. And he knows your particular tendencies. He knows your proclivities, what you're inclined to and adverse to. He's watched the game film on you. So how does he work? Well, to get sin to look attractive to you, he's got to solicit thoughts to the mind, to stir your affections. And when he stirs your affections, you take a step and you move to a place you were never meant to be. Because the enemy knows this principle. What you think about is what you care about, and what you care about, you will chase. Now you may say, Ben, where are you getting this? Well, I'm getting it from James, who says each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. Lured speaks of the mind's attention, and enticed speaks of the heart's affection. And then when you enact the will, you sin. And you take a step in a direction you were never meant to go.